Hi everyone! Recently on my blog I posted an image of these little gift boxes that I made. So I thought I'd just pop on just to show you them in detail on a video and roughly how I made them and what I used. So they're very dinky boxes. If I start with one, let's move those aside. They are really dinky boxes. Let's get a measurement. 4 inches, I think. Nope, 3.5 inches by 2 inches, and height wise is 3 3/4 roughly. I used a die again in this bundle I got from eBay, so I don't know the brand, but there are lots of brands that make these gable box dies. Crafter's Companion do a larger one. I've got one of those. I'll make something up in those at some point to show you the difference in sizes. Lawn Fawn do one, I think Mama Elephant do one, and they all work on the same format. You get the die and you cut 2 of them to make the box. So I'll show you that just roughly. To make the box base, I have used this pad from Crafter's Companion. It's 250 GSM card, and it's called Elegance. It's got lots of neutral colours that make a good base for boxes to put darker colours on top. So I cut 2, and literally all you do is make sure you score on the fold lines first. Before you do anything, have a good crease on those, burnish the edges, and then the box will come together easier. Lay them side by side, and on one tab add some glue and stick the 2 together. Now on this, it doesn't bother me that I've got a pattern on the back side, or on the side of the paper, because I'm going to cover it with some darker images so it will all sit well together. But what I have made sure of, and which you need to bear in mind, is that if the paper has got a pattern on it, make sure that you're all going in the same direction. Don't cut this one way unless the other, or it won't look right. So if possible, don't use directional paper, but if you do, just make sure it's all running together. So when you've got one long strip, flip it over, fold it up, and add some tape to the second tab, and then pop that one behind there, and that will give you then your box shape. Fold in all your pieces and fold in your box. And the way these ones work is the 2 handles come together and there's a slot in the side, and they simply, I'm sure you can see me there, simply fit over the tops like that to make this gable look. Then you'd stick the bottom together. What I did was I cut a piece of card 2 inches by 3.5 or whatever size yours is, and I did add that inside, so I made a bit more of a added a bit more strength to the box, so that whatever you're putting inside, then you know it's going to be secure. Before you add that piece of card in though, if you're making a few of these, I would suggest you make it up to this point and then decorate it, because then you can lay it flat, store them as they are, a lot flatter than if they're all bulked up. They won't get damaged, and then when it's time to give your presents out, you can put them together, put your gifts inside, and away you go. So that's how I made the basic box, and then I decorated them. So the papers I used were Mintay's 6x6 pad Times of Wonder. They've got beautiful papers in, pattern papers in there, really detailed, some images that you can footy cut, and images from the papers that you can footy cut, because these are all half pieces of poinsettia that I've chopped out. And I've just layered up the different images together. To bring those all together, I've put them on a darker background, and I've added a doily die cut. Being thrifty there, I've cut one doily and cut it in half. Thrifty, well, all tight with my doilies there, but I cut them in half, so I only cut 2 doilies, and that did between the 4. The doily is a Crafter's Companion one from their older shabby chic range, and I use that quite regularly because it's just a nice size, but there are lots of doily dies out there. I added papers to the sides, 2 little squares, but I didn't add to the back because I thought you could either add a panel there if you want to write on it, or just leave it blank. Inside mine I've got a little chocolate snowman, and I'm going to put something else in there, or again a little scratch card or lottery ticket or something like that. And those are, but you could put other gifts. Mine are just for a meal that I'm going to with some friends, so I just wanted to take something. So they go together really well. You could add a bow to those or just leave them as they are. So I hope you like those. That's my little Gable gift boxes using Mintay's Time to Wonder papers. Thanks for watching. Bye.